lovely people, welcome back once again to another episode of Stitches Biz Collection. I'm Miss Stitches. Today I want to share with you how to make this beautiful and easy designed beaded bag. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. Let's get started. Materials needed. So you cut your fish line, you make sure it's long enough, and then we are using 0.7. So you make sure you have equal ends. Then you pick 4 beads, fix 3 on any side of the fish line, then you cross with the last bead, which is the 4th bead. You pull it out and still make sure you have equal length of the fish line. Then we have our first ring. So you go on and pick 3 beads, fix 1 on each fish line, fix 1 on the left fish line, fix 1 on the right fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead. Then you have our second ring. So moving on, you pick 3 beads again, fix 1 on each fish line, 1 on the left, 1 on the right fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead. Then you have our 3rd chain done. So moving on, you still pick 3 beads, fix 2 on each fish line, then you cross with the last bead. So you cross with the 3rd bead. Then we have the 4th one also done. So we are going to weave the chains 19 times, so you get 19. So when you get to the 19th part, you pick 3 beads, fix 2 on the left fish line, then you cross with the last one using the right fish line. So you fix 2 on the left fish line, then you cross the last bead, which is the 3rd bead, with the right fish line. So we have the fish line 10, so we can weave to the other end. So you go on and pick 3 beads, still fix 2 on the left fish line, which is the last fish line. Then you cross with the 3rd bead using the right fish line. So we can have it 10 complete. So we can weave to the other end, as you can see. So you go through the next bead here, pick 2 beads, fix 1 on the left fish line, then you cross with the last bead using the right fish line, as you can see. So you go through the next bead, pick 2 beads, fix on the left fish line, and then you cross with the right fish line. And then you go on and weave with the same method till you get to the other end. So you pick 2 beads, fix on the left fish line, then you cross with the right fish line. So when you get to the end, you pick 2 beads, fix 2 on the last fish line, which is the ending one, then you cross with the right fish line. So when that one is on your left, you fix 2 beads on that one, so you're able to turn and weave to the other end. Then you fix 3 beads on the left fish line, then you cross the last bead using the right fish line, so you can turn complete for you to weave to the other end. So you go through the last bead and still fix 2 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the right fish line using the 2nd bead. So you are going to weave with the same method till you get to the end again. So we have it now, and we are going to continue weaving the same method. So we have 9, so we need 9 steps. So we have the base complete now, and now I'm going to weave around it to form the body of the bag. So you pick 3 beads, fix 2 on the left fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead using the right fish line. So it's the same method we are using. then you go through the next bead, then you pick 2 beads, fix one on the left fish line, then you cross with the last one using the right fish line. Then you go through the next bead, then you fix 2 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the second bead using the right fish line, then you go through the next bead. So we are going to continue weaving till we are done with the first round. And with this side too, when you get to the last end, you go through the next 2 beads. So the next 2 beads, which is the beads I'm going through, then you cross with 1 bead. So you cross with 1 bead, just 1 bead. So you have the first round complete, or you have the side closed. So moving on to the next step, you pick 3 beads, fix 2 on the left fish line, then you cross with the last one using the right fish line. So we can have it 10 complete for us to weave the next step. Then you go through the next bead here, and then fix 2 beads on the left fish line again, then you cross with the last one using the right bead. So you cross with the second bead using the right fish line, then you go through the next bead. So you go on and weave with the same method till we are done with this round as we did with the first part. So when you're getting done, or when you're almost done with the second part, you can see the body of the bag forming. You can see the shape forming well. So you go through the next bead, the next 2 beads, then the next one, then you cross with 1 bead. So you cross with 1 bead, then you close or you join the sides. So we are done with that side. We are going to continue weaving till we get the length we want, the actual length we want. So you weave it till you get the actual length of your choice. So finally, this is the length I want, or the size of the bag I want. We are going to design the surface, okay, the sides of the bag. So this is the design we are going to make on it, and you can use any color you want. So you count to the 4th bead by fixing the fish line on the 3rd bead. So let me say 4 is to 3. Please watch it carefully. Then you pick 3 beads, fix 2 on the left fish line, then you cross with the last bead using the right fish line. Then you go through the next bead here. Please watch it carefully. Then you pick 2 beads, fix 1 on the left fish line, then you cross with the last bead using the right fish line. Then you go through the next bead here. Then you pick 2 beads again, fix 1 on the left fish line, then you cross the last one using the right fish line. Then you go through the next 2 beads, as you can see, then you cross with 1 bead. So with that side, you cross with 1 bead. Now you pass both fish line through to the last bead here. Then you can pass the excess fish line through everything to make it firm. So with the next step, you count to the 4th bead, and then this time on the 2nd bead here, that is where you fix your fish line. So you are following the line, and then you fix 3 beads on the left, then you cross with the last bead. Then you go through the next bead. So you go on with the same method as we did with the first one. So please watch it carefully so you won't get confused about the design we are doing. It's very simple but confusing. So you are going to repeat the same design throughout the surface of the bag to make it nice. So please note that we are creating the design on all four sides of the bag. So as you can see, we are done with the design and it's weaved on all four sides of the bag and nicely arranged. So we are going to weave handles for the bag, and with the new fish line you go through the third bead. As you can see, the third bead here, and then you fix 3 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the third bead using the right fish line. So it's still the same method we are using. You make sure you have equal length, then you go through the next bead, fix 2 beads on the left, then you cross with the right fish line, then you go through the next bead again. This time you fix the beads on the right fish line so we'll be able to turn. Then you pick 3 beads, fix on the right fish line again, and then you cross with the left fish line so you'll be able to turn complete. Then you go through the next bead, then you weave as well. So you weave till you get 3 steps. So when you get to the last end, you fix 2 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the last one, which is the second bead. This time you are not turning, so you weave another step. So this is how you should get it. Then you fix 1 bead on the right fish line, then you go through the next bead on the other end. Please watch it carefully. Go through the last bead on the other end, then you cross with 1 bead to join it, so it will add up to 4. So you get it this way. Then you fix 3 beads on the left fish line. This time you can fix it on the left or the right fish line, any side you want. Then you go through the next bead again. So you are going to weave on with the same method till we get the length we want for the handle. So well, this is the length I want for the handle, and before we join, you fix 3 beads on the left fish line again, then you cross with the last bead, which is the third bead, using the right fish line. Then you go through the next bead, fix 2 beads, fix one on the left fish line, then you cross with the last one using the right fish line. Then you go through the next bead again, fix 2 beads, pick 2 beads, fix one on the left fish line, then you cross with the last one using the right fish line. Then pick 1 bead, fix on the right fish line. Then you go through the 5th bead, then you cross with 1 bead. So you cross both sides of the fish line with 1 bead. After, with the left fish line, you go through the next bead, and with the right fish line, you go through the next bead. As you can see, then you cross with 1 bead using both fish line. Then you go through the next bead with both fish line. Then you cross with 1 bead again. So we have the handle fixed, and we are going to pass the fish line through everything to make it firm, to make the handle firm. So we have it done, and we are going to fix or weave the same handle for the other side. And we have it done as well. So finally, this is our complete handmade designed beaded bag that you can use for all occasions. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my tutorials, please comment and share as well. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button so you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. Thank you. See you in my next video. Have a nice day and bye.